Okay.
Um, Within Shashemane, we have 4 sections of Rastafari.
Okay.
We got the Ethiopian World Federation, the Land Grant Administrator. We got the Bobo Shanti, a churchical side. We got the 12 Tribe of Israel, the entertainment side. We got the Nayabingi, a churchical side. Our liberty is based on the divinity of His Majesty Haile Selassie. We receive His Majesty Haile Selassie as our God and our King. These are the instruments that we use within our tabernacle, Better Christian Church. And it's combined in 3 different sounds. And the way they sound, that's the way they go from start to finish.
Okay.
When the small ones them can stop, this one, where's the bass drum? This one, the heartbeat, it's supposed to.
And this is what you use during service?
Yeah.
Okay.
The heartbeat not supposed to stop. Once it starts, it goes on. I haven't got this right now, so.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's the heartbeat. The other one it say do good, and do good is joined to the heartbeat, so the heartbeat
Okay.
supposed to be saying do good as well.
Do good? Okay.
Right? Right?
All right.
And the other one it goes. Yeah, and when it's all joined together, it's
Okay.
do good.
Oh yeah. Okay. And the heartbeat continues to go while. Okay.
In 1892, Lich Tafari McConnell was born. In 1930, Lich Tafari McConnell was crowned King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering Lion of Judah. He's from the Solomonic dynasty. He was once a lamb to the slaughter, like in 1935 when Italy invaded Ethiopia. He didn't have any weapons to defend his country, so he was the lamb amongst the nations. In 1936, he was forced to go into exile, and in 1941, he returned as the conquering lion with the rainbow sword patrol. He's got dominion over the air, land, and sea. And you know, this is St. George or Gorgis in Ethiopia, and it's good over evil. Yeah? We see His Majesty as Christ in His kingly character. We are all His guests or His priests as dreadlocks Rastaman, and they are having a feast after finishing fasting. Emperor Menelik and Ras McConnell was the 224th and 25th descendants of the Solomonic dynasty, and within the Battle of Adawat, those were the 2 victorious ones that survived that battle. Empress Zalitu is the Emperor Menelik's daughter, and her mother, Empress Taitu, had the main strategy how to defeat the Italians within the Battle of Adawat.
And tied to Mary Menelik, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Empress Menen Foundation, and her foundation look after the elders, Shumagles, and all these elders are in Jamaica waiting on repatriation, but they all want reparation for the crime of slavery. Our patriarch, Ras Bonoji, is in Jamaica when the Rastafari movements first started. He was one of them that gave out against the brutality.
What was his name again?
Ras Bonoji's.
Bologies, okay.
He was one of them that gave out against the brutality what was handed out by the police. Marcus Garvey was born in Jamaica. He started a newspaper company where he told us about the crowning of His Majesty 10 years before he was crowned, and he said, look to Africa where a king shall be crowned, from him shall come no redemption. And he left Jamaica and went to America, and he had the largest mass movements of black people within America. He said, if you have no confidence in self, you are twice defeated in the race of life. With confidence you have won, even before you have started. He also said, be as proud of your race today as your fathers were in the day of yours. We have a beautiful history, and we shall create another in the future that will astonish the world. Our community workers, when we first came to Shashemane, we had so much problem that we couldn't really solve for ourselves, and we had to carry it to the high authority in Addis Ababa and put our case to them, and they dealt with it. This one here is Ras Moody. the Ethiopian World Federation Secretariat. Papa Bongaraki and Mama Baby I was sent from Jamaica to this building, but they now passed away. You have Martin O'Planner, Bob Marley's teacher, used to go to the University of Jamaica, and the University of Jamaica sent him to Africa on a fact-finding mission, and he met His Majesty in 1960. And in 1966, when His Majesty visited Jamaica, he was the one that received him. You've got His Majesty opening the OAU building, the Organization of African Unity building in Addis Ababa, 1963. This is Mama Baby I. She was sent from Jamaica to this building, which is now passed away.
So she was a priest?
She was matriarch.
Matriarch, okay.
This one here,
Black Madonna.
Black Madonna. In the west, they got Mary, and in the east, we got Madonna. You have Makanan, His Majesty Haile Selassie, Asra Hussein, and Tigamanen, and in 1930, the three of them was crowned on the same day. Tigamanen Foundation, where she opened school, clinics, and hospital. Bob Marley is the first reggae superstar, Rasta millionaires, right? And in Jamaica, we are the one who call him Bob.
Bob.
And everyone follow and call him Bob. So we want to know if you know his correct name. You know his correct name?
Yeah, Robert.
Robert. Robert.
His father was white.
Alright, this one here is our church sacrament. You go to church, they give you bread and wine as a sacrament. Bread and wine is made by human, but we as Rasta, we love the natural things that come from the earth, and this is natural because it starts from a seed going into a plant. In 1930, His Majesty was crowned the 225th descendants of the Salamanic dynasty, and he was handed down the Salamanic sword. The Salamanic sword was claimed to be in a contest with King George of England, where King George cut an apple into 12, and the Salamanics cut it into 13. In 1935-36, the Italians came with the mustard gas, wanted to be Italy, to be Ethiopia in the sun. Right now, at the time, I see them trying to capture the monarchy, because if they capture the monarchy, his independence would be over, plus his subject would surrender. But His Majesty was 3 days ahead of them, that's where he showed the power of the Trinity. By being 3 days ahead of them, they couldn't catch him. And when he came to this stop here, he was on his way to Jerusalem to go into exile into England, and he put his feet on them, and he became good over evil there.
Wow.
When a king is crowned in Ethiopia, the king is crowned 3 days before the queen, and the queen is crowned in the palace, not in the cathedral. But His Majesty broke that tradition and brought it forward that his queen would be crowned with him to balance everything. So when you balance it, two halves coming together, male and female, as making one perfect harmony, and this one represents the human fundamental freedom. This is where females get their equality from. In 1936, His Majesty went into exile and returned in 1941, and the scepter was handed down to him as the 225th descendants in 1930, and the scepter shall not depart from Judah, and His Majesty is the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah.
And just so that, just touch on history, so that sword, that scepter was given by England, right?
This scepter?
Wasn't it a sword that the king or someone had given? King George V, right.
Also, this is mother and father of creation.
Okay.
When his father passed away, he was the age of 13, and he took up his duty as the governor of Haran. He's the last descendant of the Salamanic dynasty. In 1930, he was crowned Haile Selassie, the first defender of the Christian faith. When he reached England in 1936, he gave the BBC an interview, and the BBC broadcast it back to Ethiopia. When he was the Minister of Education, he gave his palace for the first Ethiopian university.
And that's the University of Addis, right?
Yes.
Addis University.
Yes. And this one here is the religions. in His Majesty's time, you had the theocracy. Theocracy means God's righteous government on earth, and God's righteous government on earth used to defend the Christian faith. His Majesty is the defender. You got Egyptian, Judaism, Muslim, Hindu, and once upon a time it was all
Come out of Africa, right?
Our church refurnishment program, we had a program of 5 years. This is the last year of the 5. We're trying to raise funds to refurnish our church. In Ethiopia, 13 months, and every day after 13 months it gets sunshine, no matter how cloudy it is. In 1966, when His Majesty visited Jamaica, he met the high priest of the Bobo Shanti. So Prince Emmanuel meeting the King of Kings. This one in gold was found in Sinai, and it goes back 6 AD, and them say it's Christ and His kingly character. Right? We as a Rasta claims that His Majesty is Christ, so them finding this one and saying it's the reincarnation, we have a strong claims. So what we mean. This one here, His Majesty was awarded Best Dressed Leader 100 times. Anywhere he went, he was the best dressed leader there.
You said best dressed?
Best dressed.
Yeah, he was pretty sharp.
At the age of 13, he started duty as a governor, right? And he moved up the ranks from governor to the next ranks until them crowned him regent. Right? And he was crowned king twice. Last time he was crowned King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering Lion of Judah.
So you say he was crowned twice?
Yes.
So in 1930, in November, he was crowned, right?
Yes.
And when was the second time?
1917.
1970?
17.
1917, okay.
We have, this is the part, they always take away my pen.
Okay.
You got a pen?
No pen on me.
No